My name is Jason Miller, founder of AspenNow Solutions, and we're about to unlock the power of ServiceNow. So today, what I'm going to do is turn it over to a group that I've been working with for several years now. This is Bravium Consulting. They are the Jedi Knights of ServiceNow applications. So this is Ryan Niesel. Ryan, why don't you go ahead?
I'm Ryan Niesel. Bravium Consulting. We're here to talk to you about best practices.
Okay, and this is Mike Haid, the ultimate Jedi himself. Okay, excellent. And Nick, did you want to say a few words? Another Jedi Knight?
Hi, I'm Nick Skirby with Bravium Consulting, lead strategist, helping to make sure that once you realize you need to take back your instance, how to get to where you need to be.
Okay, excellent. Gents, please. Let's see a couple of things with this application.
So the best practice engine allows you to define best practices. And with these best practices, you can search on scripts, you can find issues within the scripts, you can have the steps to resolve here, definitions to say, there's the categories here, deployment, maintenance, performance, suggestion, you can say here's an FYI, just to consider this when you're developing. There's errors, so the developer can't save until they actually fix those errors, and there's warnings where we need an exception reason why you can't abide by this definition. You can create your own definitions in a matter of minutes.
That's okay, just go right back. That's fine. Okay, oh, this is great right here. So can we go over like how all this ties in?
Yeah. So let's pretend right now I'm a developer right now in a client script, and I'm developing, I go to click save. The best practice engine is going to run in the background and then come back and say, we have a few errors we found. So at the top here, I found an error saying client-side code should not use glide record. It has the details around the error saying it occurred on line number 2, steps to resolve the issue, as well as a ServiceNow wiki link so you can go straight to the wiki and find out more information. So in this case here, they can save the record until they fix this error. Where the warning is, we need an exception reason required. You use the exception, best practice exception UI action to say, here's my exception, and then you can save the record. And then finally suggestion, hey, did you consider that the set value works better if you add a third parameter so that make another synchronous call to the server? And just an FYI for the developer. So now if we jump into analyzing, we have a lot of dashboards and reporting based on this data. So here's a heat map here that shows where is my issues in the instance. So in this case here, it's looking like performance and maintenance are the main issues around scripts, client scripts, and script includes. So I'd focus there first on correcting those issues. Further, here's our custom violations today, and you can see we have a few DOM manipulation, client-side code shouldn't use synchronous AJAX methods, and you can kind of focus on where's my biggest issue here, 21 on update sets not containing description. If we go to some other reports here, you can look at your total impact to the instance 30 days ago compared to the total impact yesterday. So you can see we're actually improving. We started out at 8,100, now we're at 5,800. So we can management that we are doing a good job and actually making a better instance. And then, where are my biggest issues at? So violations by category shows that performance and maintenance are my biggest violations, where we're pretty good on security, user experience, and deployment, which is excellent. And then here shows just based on the type level rules, so you can see errors are pretty low where suggestions are pretty high. We might want to take a look at those suggestions and see if we can follow those. And finally, improve. And you can actually scan retrieved update sets, so you can make sure those update sets, third-party update sets, are following your company's best practices before you actually implement those. So just scan the update set for violations. Down here you can see all the violations within the update set before you even install it. And then also, if you create a new definition, if you learn and create a new definition, you can scan the instance immediately for this violation. And here we can see there's one violation within this instance. And so we can immediately go see how to correct that violation and improve immediately. And last, control. We can make best practice suites. So for example, you can make a JavaScript naming convention suite. So that way all your developers are following consistently named JavaScript variables. Excellent.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much for that. My name is Jason Miller, founder of ServiceNow Solutions, and we've just unlocked the power of ServiceNow.